Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to Resident Evil 4 Remake. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream. Hello everyone. Hello, good to see you. Hey Sai, thanks for dropping by. So today I plan to finish this game. We have 3 chapters left. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, the videos are being split, so it'll be a couple videos left. We just got reunited with Ashley on the island, and now it's time to try to escape again. Now, one thing I did want to kind of address, because I misspoke about something a couple videos ago, and I feel like I might as well just mention it here. I said that we didn't know what happened to the other police officer at the beginning of the game, but that's actually not true. I looked back and I guess not to say I wasn't as observant, but I guess I didn't recognize. I thought that the guy who, the first police officer that left the car, I thought he was the one that got burned at the stake. But, like, I know we found his police badge in the shed, but his body was also in that shed, and then his body is also the one that gets dumped into the lake later, which I didn't piece together at the time. It's the second guy, the one with the glasses, he's the one who gets burned at the stake. So we do know they are both accounted for. Although, I believe in the original game they're both named. In this game, according to one of the extra files somewhere, the first guy that left the car actually does have a name now, but they don't use his name in the credits. They still call him like veteran officer or something like that. So he does have a name. I don't think the glasses guy has a name, but I just thought I'd mention that since I did mention that before. Okay, let's get going. I'm looking forward to finishing this. It's been a fun game, especially for my first Resident Evil game of actually playing it. Again, I've watched other people play pretty much every other Resident Evil game. Leon reunites with Ashley on the isolated island controlled by the cult, but they're running on time. The plague of parasites within them continue to grow at a horrific rate. How is he a veteran officer? Maybe he's veteran officer because the other guy is junior officer or something like that. I mean, he may be a veteran officer, but he's no Leon Kennedy, I'll tell you that.
Leon?
Sorry I'm late.
No. Thank you.
You should have at least closed the door
Medicine just in time.
when you were waiting.
You stand.
Just in case.
Where's Luis?
Yeah, about that.
Worried about you. Until the end. Come on. We don't have much time. Let's get rid of these things.
For Luis.
Great, we have Ashley again.
Ada, come in. There's a lab where we can remove the parasites. Had a crazy hunch that you'd know where it is.
Their most important facilities are housed in their sanctuary at the top of the mountain. That's where I'd look.
Huh. Ada the encyclopedia.
Happy to help. Now you owe me.
Why did she pause before saying that? We were imprisoned without warning. One by one, we are taken to the next room. I do not know what happens there. They just took Annabelle. I am probably next. I gotta think. Need to get my head straight. All who are infected with the plaga will be at the mercy of Lord Sadler. If he commands it, they will work themselves to death with a smile on their face. Adversely, the hosts become so simple-minded that they're basically useless for any complex task. However, we succeeded in developing the new, superior species of plaga. It has no special variability, but the host's cognitive functions are not diminished. It seems like they plan to administer this new species to the girl. It's clearly important she maintains her intelligence after infection. All tests were successful and plans for mass production are moving forward. The project is a complete success, but I've been imprisoned. And preparations to inject me with the superior species are underway in the next room. Annabelle is not herself anymore. The smile has been wiped completely from her face. Writing is the only thing that keeps me sane now, not that anyone will ever read this. Oh, I was gonna say this sounds like maybe Luis wrote it, but I'm pretty sure not. But this implies that there were more scientists here that were still, like, of sound mind until recently. Like, until at least they captured Ashley. But we haven't really seen any people sound of mind other than the named NPCs. I almost wish the Resident Evil games had more, like, NPCs. Kind of like how, like, Walking Dead, you know, a lot of the real horror is humans themselves, not the zombies, you know? The infighting and all that, you know? Again, that's just me musing to myself. I understand Resident Evil's a different sort of beast. My inventory is getting full again. I could eat my fish. There's a treasure back here. Did I miss it? Oh, I can't even go back here. No, Ashley, I want to go this way. I missed a treasure over here. Come on. Is there really no way back up? I could totally just grab one of these dilapidated barrels and use those as a boost too. I could have done that even before I got Ashley, you know? Maybe if I use this ladder, then I can get back here? Like, the room's still on my map for a reason, right? Oh, see, I know I missed this one. I didn't realize I missed this one too. Oh, I was trying to examine her, but I need to examine this.
You got it?
Duh.
Don't be sassy with me, Ashley. Again, it'd be awful if I boosted you up and then there was no way to actually open the door on the other side.
I'm pretty much a master of unlocking.
Haha, master of unlocking. Good one. Harken back to Resi 1. If anyone has a moment to spare, would you please turn those blue medallions again into a broken mess on the floor? I know it won't bring back the old days, but I can't let this stand. I don't like looking for these blue medallions. They just kind of slow me down. But I could use some more spinels, although I'm pretty sure I bought everything that I want from the merchant. I still can't believe I barely just had enough for the treasure map of the island. Also, I heard that a lot of the charms you can get for your case are really fun, like ones that increase your sprint speed or ones that make it so that you get a discount on upgrades and stuff, but of course those are the rare ones. I'm not gonna spend too much time playing. But it'll give the game a lot of replayability.
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
He's selling another one of these. This one's 40.
Oh, my back is killing me. Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
He's something new.
What you see is what I've got.
I should buy the rocket launcher just to use it once. I kind of want to experience it once, but I know it basically one-shots a boss. And you only get one shot, but it sounds like it'd be kind of fun, but also I want to actually play the game. Also, it takes up a ton of space in my inventory. Oh, my knife is almost broken.
Give that the care it deserves.
Hey, Armand, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see ya.
Your T's, dotting your I's. That's the way to be.
I'm gonna save my money just in case.
A well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend.
I mean, all my main weapons, I boosted the power to max, and that will save me ammunition, which is kind of the most important thing. I don't really use this. This is like a last resort for when I'm out of ammo. The rifle's already pretty powerful as well.
Anything else I can help you?
I mean, the rifle would be good for fighting the regenerators. I know there's at least a couple of them left. How much rifle ammo do I have? Which one's the rifle ammo? Handgun ammo. Wait, am I out of rifle ammo? I think the only rifle ammo I have is the stuff that's in my... Oh, here, no. I have 9.
Time.
Okay, I'll save my gunpowder and craft as I need it. I don't want to craft my ammo, my rifle ammo, and then realize that I need it for something else. Do I not need the wrench on the keycard anymore?
It's all rubbish. It makes no difference. A deal well struck.
I'm gonna sell my fish. Where's my fish?
Not bad. Don't get yourself killed now.
That's plenty of space. I can toss some large resources if I need it. Am I going this way? Yes. Oh, I thought there was another door over here.
Breaks over, I suppose.
Hey, Ariakas, welcome to stream. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, there's a treasure here somewhere. Where's the treasure? Where is it? Is it on top of this box? Is it above? I don't think it's above. Okay, there's also a medallion. Oh, there's the medallion. No one heard that. Where is this treasure? Is it up there? Doesn't look like it's up there. Is it in the ground? I don't see a bell or anything to break. I hate it when the map shows you there's a treasure, but I can't get it. Is it up? Oh, there it is. I didn't think I could look up that high.
Look at you.
Okay, there we go. Good, treasure. It'd be nice if I don't fight everything at once. It's probably locked, right? Yep.
Let's find another way.
My bolts go this far. Okay, stop with the swaying, Leon. Oh, turn the corner again, dude. Oh, I missed. Oh. Oh, come on. Is there a dude behind me? Oh.
Are you okay?
Come on, how's that not hitting him?
Twisty son of a bitch.
Actually, don't walk towards it. Okay. I don't actually need to hit them in the head. It's just, it's more efficient, but if I'm just blasting them with bolts, it doesn't really matter. I'll deplete their HP regardless. Oh, hi. Oh, you have armor. Actually, you're not very good at this. You keep running at him. Oh, how come I don't suplex those guys? They spin around. The cultists are definitely easier to suplex. Ooh, yellow herb? Is that yellow herb? No, that was just a light. Oh, someone threw away a gold bangle. The bolts are also nice because it means that less of a chance of them alerting the others. Oh, come on! Why'd you put my bolt up there? Oh, come on! It's right there. Yeah, I'm still good on bolts, but dang it. I used the bolt specifically because I knew I'd be able to recover it. Game. Any other people around here? Oh, I shot a bolt back there? Oh, I shot two back there? Are you kidding me? How'd I get those back there? They go over the fence? Darn it! Well, I can make more bolts. I have boot knives. You know, let's just do that now. Oh, these different recipes. One uses the kitchen knife, one uses the boot knife. Got it. I won't be able to get this one back, so... Did I get everything? The stupid bolts! Oh, that's not the way to the stairs. Wait, there's two medallions I missed. Yeah. Can I get to this upper floor? No. Medallion's out here somewhere. Maybe I can only see it from above. Oh, there it is. Where's the other one? Wait, it's out there? I thought I got... Oh, there's...
You got it!
I'm the best. The lighting just suddenly changes when you go in.
Present for you. Come on.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Ashley!
I was trying to be efficient with my bolts, and I refused to shoot to the to switch to the bullet. But then he got too close with the shield.
No good.
So I know in the original game, Ashley actually had a health bar, but in this game they decided not to give her a health bar. And I read it was because they didn't want her to feel like a burden. They didn't want her to feel like a second health bar. That's why she just gets knocked down once. If she takes enough damage, and then you have to, like, let her back up. Which I think is a pretty smart move. I think that works out pretty well. I'm glad all the medallions were kind of in one spot. Makes it less annoying. Okay, well, there's a treasure down there. Where's the treasure? Is there a bell up there to hit? I think I hear it. Oh, hello. I'm rich! Again. Bunch of ammo. They loading me up for something? When I pull this crank, we're gonna see something come through the window, aren't we? Wait, if I vault through here, does Ashley follow me? But I have to catch her. Because she normally, in the cutscenes at least, she refuses to jump down things this high. Oh, I have to... Oh, she has to hold it for me. Oh, great. I'm gonna go over there, and then she's gonna get attacked, and I'm gonna run back. I mean, at least they just capture her, usually, right? Their goal is not to injure her. Unless I'm just in the middle of fighting.
Ashley.
Hang on.
Well, this went well last time. Hey Lay, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Hey Lork, good to see you too. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great evening. Okay, Ashley, you be fine over there, okay? Oh god, I don't like this. She's gonna get attacked while I'm gone. Wait, oh no, I can just open up this door for her. Nice.
Damn it!
Wait, where is she? How'd you get in there? Wait, what? Wait, where are you? Oh. Excuse me.
Put me down.
Get back here!
Where did he come from? Hey, wait, you're still alive? Didn't I stab you in the head? Oh no, another guy jumped from the window, I see. This is what you get for not wearing armor. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I mean, I predicted it, but it wasn't so bad.
You hurt?
I'm good.
No one's left, right? Okay. Okay, I thought I'd have to wander around a little bit longer without her. Okay, who's growling in my ear? Wait, no, I can't go through this door anymore. I forgot. I thought this shiny thing was an item. Come on, Ashley. Hey, you almost hit me. This is how you hit someone. Oh, you have armor. Not on your head, though, idiot. Or on your leg. Oh, I gotta reload. I'm the idiot. come on. Excuse me. Whoop. Did you just ricochet that at me? In the crotch. Dang it, I lost one bolt. That's why I crafted more. I like how he just turned around and it let me stealth kill him. I'll take that. Oh, I don't have any grenades. Oh, Ashley just got, like, nailed.
You okay?
She just got hit by, like, an axe in the head. Actually, you're not armored. You can have some bolts. Oh no. Hey, excuse me. I thought you were a Plaga, not a spider. Oh, you're still alive. There you go. Oh, I didn't want to use up my shotgun. I just kind of pulled it out on instinct. I'm pretty sure I blasted through Ashley's face with the shotgun there by accident, but she seems fine. She took an axe to the head. She's fine. Running out of shotgun shells. Okay, when I see the merchant again, I'm gonna buy some materials for that. Oh, there's so many. Look at how many bolts are lodged into the environment here. There's a bolt stuck somewhere here that I can't get. I lost like 3 bolts. They're all on this level too, oops. Okay, there's a bolt on this wall apparently. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay, cool. Okay, there's one on that wall, I can't get that one back. Where's the other bolt? Excuse me, Ashley, do you see a bolt around here? Hey, Valifor, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. You wanted to catch my stream? Oh, thank you. I really appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, Ashley could have been an adventurer like me, but then she took an axe to the head and a shotgun to the face. Yeah, she was zoning out behind me and got whacked with an axe and then wandered in front of me while I was using my shotgun. This Ashley is intense. Where is my other bolt? Well, I guess I lost it. That's okay. I just crafted new. Yeah, Ashley's a real. What a twist that would be. The final boss is actually Ashley. She was actually, and it's not like because she gets possessed or anything. It's because she was a mastermind all along. She was leading me. They actually want to infect Leon and not Ashley. Hey, Ashley, excuse me. Oh, this looks great. Do I have to wade through this sewage? Yum.
Smells pretty bad. You okay?
Yeah. Before this one, no.
Where's this treasure? Is there a bell up there? It's on the other side of this grate. It says there's a treasure here. Oh wait, it's behind me. Oh, it's just sitting there. You okay, Ashley? You need a COVID test or something? It's like, oh, I can crawl up here. Someone shadowed an emerald, yeah. Oh great, a double person door.
We go at the same time, yeah?
Got it.
Oh,
It's okay. We got this.
I thought that we were already cranking it, okay.
Okay, we go at the same time.
Yeah, okay. Yeah!
Wow, what a puzzle. You know, I should craft some heavy grenades, you know. I used up my grenade. Why is there no recipe for regular grenade? Oh, but that costs quite a bit of gunpowder. I don't want to use up my gunpowder just in case I actually need more handgun ammo. Because I keep saying I have enough and then I use it all up. I can tell her to hide in here. That's great, that means there's a fight coming up. Well, this looks great for an ambush.
Get back!
Bring it, you freaking monster!
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. It's kind of hard to get the stupid. Oh, they're on his back. Lie down. Oh god, I didn't kill it. Okay, Ashley, can you hide for a little bit? Ashley, go in there. I'll play Ring Around the Rosie with this guy for a little bit. I gotta get behind him. Oh great, it's a spiky regenerate. Oh! I didn't know you were spiky. I didn't know you were spiky. Ashley's like right next to him, but he... Oh, I did kill the other plagas. It's just...
Jesus. Cuddly bastard.
Cuddly bastard. Okay, I'm out of shotgun shells, or...
You're not hurt, are you?
No.
Oh, you came out on your own, okay. I used up my... wait. Okay, I still have rifle. I used up my shotgun shells. I like Leon's little one-liners. I know they were kind of cheesy in the original one, but I think in this game, they spread it out and they make it... they somehow pull it off so that it's not too cheesy. Okay, we're already dealing with spiky regenerators, or Iron Maidens, or whatever they're called. Great.
Ashley.
Got it.
I like how there's a handy little diagram that shows us exactly how to. Okay, any regenerators gonna pop out on me?
No power.
Yep, this is definitely regenerator land. Oh, I have to order her to hold this. Nothing can possibly go
Get
wrong.
this for me.
Leave it to me, I'm actually pretty good at this stuff.
You're pretty good at turning wheels? That's a weird flex. Okay, who's coming? Okay, I'm gonna have to run here and then run back. Something's gonna attack her and she's gonna let go of the wheel. Then if I come back, where do I pop out? There's a grate here. Because the fact that there's bars here means that I'll be able to see exactly what's going on. Which means I'll see her getting attacked. That's how this level is designed, I can tell. I mean, I know what's gonna happen. And that almost makes it worse. I'll be able to shoot through the bars though, right? Where's Ashley? Okay, there she is. Ooh, a fish. I'll grab everything I can first. Won't have time later.
Ashley, damn it!
Get away from her! Oh, got it. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. I thought it was gonna be a regenerator or something.
Welcome.
Oh, hi. Alright, oh, dang it, no, I want to knife you. I want to kick you. Oh, you have you have armor. Here you go. Hey, Meteorite, welcome to the stream. Yeah, she's like, you're welcome. Ah! Anyone else want to fight with me? Hey, Sunflower, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Have a safe trip home. Okay, now no one's gonna disturb me while I do my puzzle. Oh, that was easy. Oh, I see ya. I see ya. I see ya. Are you stuck? Are you stuck? Are you stuck? Actually, I want to crouch. Are you stuck? Oh, I can't zoom in one. Are you stuck? Hello. Oh, look how cute you are. You're just stuck. Here, allow me to help you. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use a bolt. You don't deserve a bullet. Oh, darn it. Oh, you were actually attached to someone's body. I thought it was just a stray spider. I didn't realize he was already attached to someone. Here. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to switch to shotgun. I meant to switch to handgun. I didn't even take them both out in the same shot. Oh, hi.
I see you took care of a request. Well done.
Even more pest control. I've had enough. Disgusting rats are running all over my area, making the place filthy. Will someone help me keep things clean and take care of those tiny terrors once and for all? Oh, there were so many rats in there, though. I have to go back and kill 4 of them? Yeah, I think I got the bolt thrower from the merchant.
Well done. You've proven yourself.
I love it, because it means that I don't run out of ammo as easily.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
I don't think I need these anymore, but I'll keep them just in case.
A deal well struck.
Yeah, I'll also sell my fish.
Not bad. Come back anytime.
I would like to make more shotgun ammo.
Welcome. Ooh, what you buy? Stocking up while you can. Please.
I do like me some shotgun.
Travels.
You only use the shotgun, Matilda, and sniper. That's a pretty good combo. Okay, I have to go back and kill some rats. I don't think there's any enemies gonna spawn in this area, right? There you are. Okay. Oh, come on. You here, little rat. Oh, I totally got him. Come on. Okay, there's one. Do I have to make Ashley hold the crank again to get the second rat? Okay, at least these rats are very noisy. Oh, there's a box here. Sorry, Ashley, we have to go wading through the crap again. Okay, how far back do I have to go? It said it was in waste disposal. I think that just means it's in this area, though. I think I've gone too far. Waste disposal. Yeah, I'm too far. Oops. Because I don't think this counts as waste disposal. This is facility 2. There weren't any rats over here, right? Get that nice butt shot on Leon. Everyone I've seen talk about this game has been thirsting over him, and honestly, same. It's too bad. I mean, obviously, in Resident Evil 2, he's still like a rookie, so he's like, you know, untested. His outfit isn't as interesting. But man, they could have at least kept him interesting, or not interesting, I guess that's the wrong word. They could have at least continued giving him cool outfit in 6. But I feel like in 6, they aged him too much. And then gave him too bulky of an outfit. Hey, welcome back. You came back just in time to catch the butt shot. Nice. Also, like, I know some people, like Chris is their favorite Resident Evil protagonist. But honestly, I mean, Chris is an asshole in Resident Evil 8. And I don't even think it's his fault. I think it's the writer's fault. Like, they just needed a narrative that worked that way. And also the fact that Chris looks completely different in every single game that you play as him.
Keep this open.
Hang on.
At least it didn't keep his look from 7. I guess that's right. In 8, like, he looks so weird. Because he looks like he does in 7, sort of, but then they, like, bulked him up, but then his body looks really disproportionate. Because, like, he's, like, muscular, but they also wanted to give him, like, bulky clothes as well. Get back here. Oh, come on. Is someone coming for Ashley? Come on, rat. I don't have time to deal with you. I don't want to shoot you. I'm trying to preserve my ammo here. No, I'm just gonna hit him with a bolt. Where'd he go? Yeah, Chris really bulked up in 5. everyone joked about him taking steroids. Probably because he got defeated by Wesker in Code Veronica, and they need to... He really worked out to beat Wesker. At least his outfit, though, still kind of, like, shows off his biceps and stuff. But then, in, like, 8, they were like, let's bulk him up again. But let's not show off his body, so let's just give him a giant coat. So he looks like... He kind of looks like, not Frankenstein, but like some cartoony depictions of Frankenstein. That rat is really fast. I can never see where he goes. Who's breathing in my ear? Wait, are there enemies over there? Okay, that stupid rat, where'd he go? Oh, come on, I totally had him. Oh, okay, there we go. Wait, 2 of 4? I thought I at least got 2 already. I thought that was number 3. Wait, is there a regenerator here? Oh, I heard him come out behind me, but I was too busy rushing to Ashley. You know what? I'm not gonna bother killing rats if I have to go through a regenerator to do that. It's just gonna eat my ammo. Okay, we're leaving the regenerator alone. You can let go, Ashley. Ashley?
Don't leave me.
You didn't want to let go of the wheel. Or am I hearing the regenerator here? Oh, we're going back towards the merchant. Oh, right, because I've already been to the merchant in this area. I forgot I was backtracking.
Why not treat yourself?
Okay. You live to see another day, rats. I'm not going through the regenerator just to get 2 rats. Not because I don't think I can beat him, it's just because I don't want to use up my money. This looks like a boss arena if I've ever seen one. Why is there a giant wrecking ball? Oh, I'm supposed to catch you. Hey.
Skills.
Honestly, you don't need me to catch you from a height this small, Ashley. I mean, yeah, that's quite a bit, but I was the type of kid that as a child, we liked to play tag on the playground, and we would like jump from very high up to get away from our chasers. Miley Cyrus boss with the wrecking ball. Let's hope not. She comes at us naked. You know, nudity is the scariest thing of them all. There's a bunch of explosive things around here too. We're definitely getting attacked by something.
Leon! Look.
Oh, we're using the wrecking ball.
If we could do something about this wall.
Ashley, you get in there and use the wrecking ball. That's your new weapon. We're gonna equip you with the wrecking ball. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Something's attacking us while we're using this. There's no way. There's no way that we're not doing that. Why do I even bother pointing these things out? They're gonna happen anyways. Surprised this thing works.
A wrecking ball.
Oh, good. I was gonna say, can't you do it, Ashley?
I got this.
Okay, don't hit me.
You're serious?
Do I get to whack zombies with the wrecking ball? That'd be amazing.
this what they teach kids in school these days?
Have you never heard of driver's ed?
Ah yes, driver's ed, where they teach you to use a wrecking ball. Why did that set off an alarm?
Leave our friends to me.
Hey Ashley, I know that I friendly fired you before. Do not friendly fire me with the wrecking ball. Oh god, she is actually turning the wrecking ball. Where am I? Oh, hi. Oh. Wait, no, I wanted to... This guy doesn't even have an arm, he's just standing there unarmed. Hit him with a wrecking ball, Ashley! Was she about to do that? Too bad I can't watch! Oh my god. I wish I could watch you kill things with your wrecking ball. Hey. Oh, did you actually die? Dang, my shotgun's pretty powerful. Usually it takes like a couple hits to kill that guy. Can I get hit by the wrecking ball? Not that I want to test it, but guarantee you someone on YouTube will.
If you all want to beat that bad, I'm happy to oblige.
Oh, hi.
Here you go.
Oh, I gotta reload. Where's that asshole with the sniper? We good? Oh, the music faded. We're fine. They even made a little path for me. Nice. Did I pick up everything? Want to come with me, Ashley? Wait, did you get out already?
Did you see me? That was awesome.
No, I didn't see you at all. I was too busy fighting out here.
Calling.
Oh, there's a way back. There's money over there? Oh. Oh, that's over there. Oh, I know where we are. Okay. Apparently I can't walk over this rubble. Oh, a request. There have been sightings of what appears to be a strange corpse wandering around, likely result of some immoral experiment. Won't someone put it out of its misery and end its pathetic existence? Defeat the strong threat in the incubation lab for 8 spinals. How far is the incubation lab? We went there yesterday, right? Oh, that's like, oh, that's where I fought the. That's where the 2 regenerators were. I don't want to walk all the way back there. As much as I like 8 spinals. Ah, there's the money. Oh, hi. I shot it as it like jumped over Ashley's head. Where did that guy come from? He was late to the party. Do I have to fight stuff as I wait for this? Yes, I do. Oh, I was like, who's hissing at me? But I think that's just the sound of the elevator. No elevator, boss. No.
You know, I was thinking, we work well together, don't we?
I guess so.
Right? Maybe someday I'll become an agent like you. What do you think? We could protect the U.S. from any and all threats.
Is that right? Well, either way, first we have to make it out of here.
You're no fun.
I kind of like that, like showing that she is a little bit adventurous, despite what we've seen of her like non-combat abilities. You know, when they announced Resident Evil 6 and they showed Sherry, who'd grown up, I thought Sherry was Ashley. I thought it was like, oh, Ashley like trained and became a soldier, but it was just Sherry. What am I supposed to do in here? A whole load of nothing. Oh, okay. I'll just vault over. I thought I had to like press a button and do something. Oh, I can't open the door from this side. Amber's storeroom. Oh, transporting the amber. I must stress the use of extreme caution when handling the amber deposits from underneath the castle. Work with the utmost respect and obedience. It is imperative you do not disturb the holy body's slumber. So in the original game, there was like a mother plaga who was like gigantic in the castle, and Salazar merged with it along with his other Verdugo to fight you. But in this game, Salazar just kind of transformed on his own. I think they just got rid of the mother plaga altogether. And I know his other Verdugo was U3, who I believe is a boss in this area, but I don't think you fight U3 in this game.
This must be what Luis was talking about.
Hey Hakaze, welcome to the stream. Am I about to get overrun with like a bunch of plagas? Ooh, yellow herb, thank you. Are they just gonna burst forth from the amber? Superior Species Report. Dearest Lord Sadler. Oh yeah, Sadler's first name is Osmond. In the previous episode, we found a note, or the previous stream, we found a note somewhere that called him by a different first name. And that's why I was surprised because I never heard it before, but I think it was probably just a Spanish salutation or something like that goes before his name that I'm not familiar with. I'm overjoyed to report wonderful news. Production of the superior species of Las Plagas is officially underway. If all goes accordingly, rest assured we will reach our ultimate goal. The Plaga is a truly magnificent organism. It has the capacity to live in any vertebrate, be it human, dog, or even crow. For a second I thought I was about to say cow. There's no other parasite like it on Earth. The superior species is particularly impressive. It can assimilate with the host without causing any damage to the brain. No one can oppose the strength of your dominance, my lord. On the contrary, who would resist once they experience the utter joy that accompanies the absence of free will? I am living proof how ignorant I once was. In a few days, I will have finished administering the plaga to all high-ranking researchers, and then they too shall know. When your plan is complete, the whole world shall know. Annabel Garcia Escudero, head researcher. Oh, the other researcher was writing about this Annabelle person as well. Also, it's also kind of funny, like, there's like a regular plaga, and then there's like a superior plaga. And the superior plaga is apparently the one that lets you keep your free will. But wouldn't that make it inferior? It would make it superior for someone trying to use the plaga, but for the plaga itself, wouldn't you think the plaga would want to take over your brain? So wouldn't that be an inferior plaga? Just saying. Thought there was something on the crate. Oh, hi, Sadler.
This is our holy
We haven't seen you in the flesh yet.
Our divine providence.
You gonna bonk me with your staff?
Such profound blessing for all. Lost Plaga. Welcome, my children.
Oh my god. He's pulling like a Lord Voldemort.
Sadler, the speaker for our Lord.
Tell someone who gives a shit.
Just casually shoots him.
Foolish lambs. Why do you deny grace?
Did I hit him in the eye?
Now, abandon your body. Obey. Obey the voice of our Lord.
Okay, why are you getting her to shoot me when you could just kill me? You're being too roundabout. You're being like a James Bond villain. Nice shot, Ashley.
Do not resist.
Nice shot, Ashley. You should be a secret agent. Haha, I ran out of ammo. See, you had to be all fancy about it.
Wicked sinners. My faithful disciples shall deliver to you your penance.
You could just not been fancy and just killed me, you know?
Child, you need not be afraid. Submit your body and release yourself from fear.
I thought Ashley was gonna be a badass and pretend that she was faking it and then turn around and shoot him. That would have been cool, actually. Like if she was like, shoot this, and then spins around and like does a 360 no scope on Sadler. Yeah, he just let me go. Probably because he thinks I'm gonna transform, but also, what a dumb villain. I thought he was about to do like a Lord Voldemort thing where he like takes off his hood,
You bastard.
and then he'll have like another face on the back of his head. That would have been new. Also, I don't think they ever really explained where Sadler came from. Like, Sadler is not a Spanish last name. He's just kind of like a researcher dude. I'm not even sure if he's a researcher himself. It just kind of came out of nowhere and was like, yo, let's dig up these... I'm gonna trick Raymond into digging up these plagas and then we'll research them. They don't really explain... Like, I know this leads into the next games because, like, one of the samples gets delivered to Wesker, but honestly, out of all the mainline Resident Evil games, like, this one feels like it doesn't really have as much relevance to the main plot. It's kind of like its own side thing, in my opinion. Hey, Latte! Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Good to see you. Guess there's nothing else in this room. Wait, did he lock the door behind him? He didn't even lock the door behind him. What an idiot. I heard you like arrows in your body. Oh, you died from only 2 arrows? What a wimp. Here, let me just reload everything. I'm doing well, thank you. I hope you're doing well too. Ready to finish this game off. I have the high ground. I wish I could kick them down the ladder. Okay, this tree branch scared me. I thought an enemy snuck up behind me somehow. Idiots. You still alive? Oh, you're both still alive. You're still alive! Oh, I have to reload. He's still got the arrow sticking out of his hand. And his head. Are you still alive? Oh my gosh. How much HP do you have for a random dude? He took a lot of shots for a random mook. Ooh, I hear a Castellan. Per your request, redevelopment of the island is well underway. Weapons and other defensive equipment have been set up to guard against any outside intruders. By the time we're finished, this island will be a great fortress. These defenses won't hold up long term, but they should last until we carry out our plan. And once accomplished, we'll be that much closer to our ultimate goal of world domination. None will be able to resist our power. Jack Krauser. If I shoot you here with my bolt, can I get my bolt back? I'm not gonna risk it. Yeah, world domination. They actually said the thing. Like, what does it say again? Total global saturation. Or something like that. Wait, what's over here? Oh, this is just a loop around down there. Oh, another gold turd. Wait, where did... Oh, here's my bolts. Where'd my other bolts go? Oh, they're over here. Dog tags. Operation Javier. Few people have heard the name even within the highest ranks of the US government. And little wonder too, the operation was not made public. It was conducted in secret and then buried. The reason being it was too inhumane. It all started back in 2002, when a small unit of US Special Forces was sent to infiltrate an area of South America. Their mission was to eradicate the drug cartels. The whole operation took several years to prepare for, and only the most elite soldiers were selected to participate. I don't know if a mission was a failure or not, but I do know the fate of those elite soldiers once it was over. Apparently the entire unit was wiped out except for the commanding officer, Major Redacted. Not by the cartels, but by the US. It shouldn't have been difficult to extract a single stranded unit. All it would have taken was a single helicopter, but for some reason the military didn't act. Rumors say the decision was the outcome of a power struggle among the top brass. Others say it was a directive from the former president himself. We may never know the truth since it was all covered up. But I'm certain of one thing, the US government let those people die. Brave young people who dedicated their lives to protect their country. I want to expose this crime, not because it's my responsibility as a reporter, but because it's my duty as a fellow American. This is long. Note 1. This document concerns Operation Javier and was written by an American journalist named Redacted. Redacted. This article will never be published. Redacted. Has already been taken care of. So we know Krauser was the major in that one. I think, if I remember correctly, Resident Evil The Dark Side Chronicles goes into more of Leon's past with Krauser. Hey look, it's me! I'm waiting. Aw, he kept a picture of me. It's a picture of me from my rookie days too, when I was still the Raccoon City Police Department. Aw, you shouldn't have Krauser. I mean, I know you want... Look at that baby face. Of course you want to keep this. Can't believe he kept this. It's not even a picture of me, like, during the days I was training with him. Oh, come on, Leon. Don't you want to keep that and add it to your files? Good picture. Some of us aren't photogenic.
This far, rookie. I've prepared a battlefield up ahead just for us soldiers. Watered by the blood of generations, hundreds of years. It's the perfect place to put an end to what happened 2 years ago.
He even left a date for me. Hey, Frenzy, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for coming by. Yeah, Krauser is a Leon simp. Look, he even led me a trail of blood. How thoughtful. Ashley Graham's abduction. Phase 1. Depart from campus with the target. Escort the target as usual until the start of Phase 2. There should be 3 others inside the vehicle, including Baker. Wait, Baker? Like the Baker family from Resi 7? Abel's unit will follow behind you in a separate vehicle. Continue to drive your normal route. Phase 2. Stop the vehicle under the pretense of engine trouble. Transfer the target to Abel's vehicle. Abel's unit will change course, subdue and restrain the target. Place the target in a large container. Baker's unit will create a diversion. Henry's unit will infiltrate the investigations database and disable their network. Meet at point K9 and transfer the cargo onto the ship. Oh. Thank you for writing out such simple, well laid out plans. And leaving them around so other people can trace them. Let's make an herb. Now, I remember in the original game, when you fight Krauser, like the first time you encounter Krauser is just a quick time event, which in this game they actually turned that into a boss fight, which I appreciate, but also I kind of liked some of the choreography of that quick time event. They definitely cut down on the quick time events in this game, I believe. But the second fight with him, which is coming up, he actually takes extra damage from the knife because it's supposed to encourage you to use the knife against him because Leon had a QTE knife fight with him earlier. I don't know if they carry that over to this game, and I don't want to know. I'll try it out maybe for myself, just because. I mean, we already had a knife fight with him in this game, so I feel like they wouldn't carry that over. I feel like that'd make it like too easy. I have a lot of gunpowder. Actually, no, I don't. I have 20. I was gonna say maybe I should craft more magnum ammo, but I don't even have my magnum with me. I have plenty of handgun though, so I could just deal with Krauser with handgun. We'll save the magnum for Sadler, even though I don't think I'll actually need it for him. Who's coming for me? Ooh, that gave me spinals. Oh, I thought someone was coming at me. It's just a crow. Like, yeah, this is the place where I'm fighting Krauser. Oh, hi.
Bound to catch your eye.
Like, that is definitely the place where I'm fighting Krauser. It looks kind of like the original game's arena with him.
Welcome. Well then, what can I do you for?
Actually, I should sell my treasures. Maybe the merchant was Krauser all along. That's why he's so happy to see me all the time. Yeah, what's the rule for this one? 2 duos or 4 gems of different colors. Oh, there's 2 square slots, so I have to do this combo.
It's time. Welcome. I'll buy almost anything. Thank you.
He buys everything from Leon at such a high price, not because it's valuable, it's because Leon touched it. We too, Leon simps everywhere.
That's good work, if I do say so myself.
I have so much money, like I should just pump up something else.
Knife needs care every once in a while. Could be the difference.
I don't really need extra reload speed or rate of fire on this thing. I could increase my shotgun. Like if I can go for this, but then I have a lot of upgrading to do. Like I'm thinking maybe I should just get the Magnum out and then power it up to max when I get the chance.
A well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend.
I think that's gonna be my plan.
Anything else, please?
I'm not gonna bring the Magnum for Krauser, but I'll when I fight Sadler, I'll take the Magnum and I'll just pump it up to max power just to see how much kick it gives me.
In travels.
I do have a small resource. Let's craft something. Crafting Magnum ammo costs so much gunpowder.
Welcome.
I'm gonna sell my large resources too.
Your valuables won't do you much. Well, come back any time.
So this is my grenade. This is my flash grenade. Okay. Man, I'm not gonna use the bolt thrower against Krauser.
I've been waiting for you, rookie. Oh, worried about the girl, is that it? That's just like you. You always had poor judgment.
Sir, there's something on your face.
But if you think I'm gonna let you out of here alive, you're even more naive than I thought. You can't save her. You can't save anyone.
Give it up, Krauser! Being a lackey for these maniacs won't bring your men back. And what the hell for? Revenge on the government? You think they would want that?
Revenge. You think I'm doing all this for revenge?
Isn't that what this is all about?
See, in that jungle, I had a revelation.
Krauser's voice sounds like a high school bully.
The most important thing in this world is pure, unadulterated power. Those Illuminados have given me that.
He sounds like someone who'd shove Spider-Man in a locker.
But at least you had some kind of code. Some honor.
Look at you now. Enough reminiscing. Move out and draw fire, soldier!
Nice backflip. Oh, no! Don't get up, Leon!
Not like I have...
Actually, I'm low on HP already, because I came into this fight low on HP.
choice.
Oh, I didn't mean to use. Oh, I'm not crouching fast enough, Leon.
Show no mercy. You're slow. So goddamn weak.
Says a guy bringing a knife to a gunfight. Oh, maybe that was actually a.
Of the girl.
Where is he? Am I safe now? Am I supposed to move? Am I moving to stage 2 of the fight? Hey Krauser, I'm here, sitting duck. Does he want me to go down here? Oh, I see a mine. Where does he want me to go? This way? Oh, there's a door here. Well, how nice of him to give me a little moment of respite. I was half expecting that gate to start falling and I have to run for it. I guess the only reason why they use the hold command is technically you could run here while fighting Krauser. They don't want you doing it while you're fighting, I guess. Well, I should reload while I'm here. Yeah. Oh no, a wheel. Leon doesn't know how to use those. He made Ashley do that for him.
You remember the fight in the jungle? We barely made it out alive.
Go with your gut, don't think. That was the first thing you taught me.
Oh, I can't disable this? Should I keep this for him? I feel like it's a bad idea. I'm probably gonna get hit by it. Leon always crouches when I don't want him to. I keep hitting the button by accident, and then he doesn't crouch when I need him to.
He's turned this place into one big trap. I can't fight him on his terms.
I mean, he could, like, appear here.
Sloppy.
Oh! I was joking, I was joking! I was about to say, he could appear here on the other side of the bars and start shooting at me and I wouldn't be able to do anything, but... then he jumped down at me. Krauser's gotta be smarter than to walk into his own trap, right? You would think so. I hear more beeping. Oh. Where are you?
Ready to die, rookie.
Oh, hi. Oh, that was very close. Oh, wait, where'd you come from? I didn't see a thing. I didn't even see what happened. Wait, oh, I stepped on a bear trap. Oh, I haven't seen one of you guys in a long time. I was wondering what happened. I was like, how come I suddenly just doubled over? Oh, there's a thing there. I just got shot in the head. Leon can take it. I can't see the other end of that thing. Come on, Krauser, I want to just fight you. Oh. Bear traps, my enemies. They don't really do, the bear traps don't really do that much damage though. Actually, let's use a bolt for this one.
I'm no stranger to covert tactics, remember?
How can I forget? Shit.
You know, is the laser on the other side? Is that the laser? Okay, I thought it was coming from the other side. Well, I wasted a couple bullets. Luckily, he's not actually doing that much damage to me every time I get hit. Can I do something about these bear traps? Oh, I can.
I love a good hunt.
Well, you suck at shooting.
Still alive, huh? You got lucky.
Where are you? Oh, I thought that was like a dynamite or something. That's just herbs. I thought I heard him behind me. That's just the sound of the flame. This is very bad. I mean, in a real situation, if I was coming up these stairs, he could, oh, easily kill me. Whoa, you are a bad shot.
I admit, you've done well to stay alive this long.
I'd be dead if I kept listening to people like you.
He has the high ground here. Like, there's no way I would win in a real fight.
The Reaper comes for cowards and the careless alike. Which are you?
The blood.
Guess I'll ask when I see him.
The blood face paint got in his eyes. Where is he?
Well, you've really gone all out for me. You shouldn't have.
Wait, Leon, get behind!
Anything to make a pretty boy feel special.
You called me a pretty boy. Oh, darn it, he moved. Got him. Haha. This music's great. I feel like I'm in a movie. Hello.
Last long moving like that. You need to pick up the pace. Think about the girl. There's nowhere to run. Come on and fight.
Where are you? Peekaboo. Like how he said there's nowhere to run, come out and fight, but he's the one hiding. Wait. Is he luring me into that door? Oh, we actually haven't reached the fight area yet.
You passed with flying colors.
You didn't even hit me. I should just lob the grenade over while I was running through. Oh yes, this is not a trap. I'm definitely gonna do this, said Leon.
This is it, soldier.
Oh god. That didn't do much damage to me, honestly. Oh, hi. I didn't realize you came down.
Making mistakes.
Stop falling for your mind games.
Oh my god, I am painting you red.
Sure you don't need a breather? That arm of yours must be killing you.
Okay, Leon, just turn around. Why do you suck at turning around?
Lost your edge.
You're really doing this?
I can't see.
You and me are two sides.
I can't see.
I guess that means we'll never see eye to eye. You've made it all this way. You haven't learned a thing. I have to say, I'm disappointed.
From you? I take that as a compliment.
His knife does a lot more damage than any of his
Different paths.
guns did.
Left now is to settle this the old-fashioned way.
I was...
His knife does so much more damage than his guns. Oh, I don't need to heal yet.
Thing, Krauser.
Are we done here, Krauser? I told you. Again. And again.
Yeah, I like this fight. This is cool.
You're too soft to do what's necessary.
Oh, you are so cool.
Between you and me will be.
Well, that's a big knife. He could probably kill me right now as I'm getting up.
Time to finish your training.
Am I playing?
Witness the power.
How do I get out of here?
You've lost
Oh.
it completely, Krauser.
And I wish I could put some... Actually, I could. I was gonna say I could put down some mines, but then I don't know where he is. There's a high chance that I'm gonna put down a mine somewhere and he's not gonna be there and I'm gonna step on it. I kinda wanna try it though. How do I put down a mine? Hold down L3 when aiming the bolt thrower. That's such an awkward button combination. Oh, there we go. Okay, Leon. Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. Yeah, I need a shotgun for him.
So that's your true power? Oh, I'd act.
Okay, that didn't do damage to me. Oh, thank goodness. I should heal just in case. Oh, this is just a big room. Okay. The walls aren't even marked on the map. Can't believe that mine didn't work on him. I guess I should put it on the floor if I want it to work on him.
Congratulations on your newfound faith.
Faith is for the weak.
Where is he?
Only power is real.
It kind of sucks here in the dark, too. I can't really use my tactic of hiding in a corner and waiting for him to come to me.
Get out of this. From becoming one of these freaks.
Soldiers are pawns. Tools to be discarded once they're past their use. I will use this power to break that cycle.
Oh, I'd probably fight him outside, and there's like 1 or 2 set ambush points where he comes to get me. Like here. Oh, I didn't... You don't warn me before there's a quick time event. Because my finger is on the trigger, not on the evade button. My finger is on the trigger, not the evasion button. You could kill me while I'm climbing this ladder too, you know? Just saying.
Oh, shit.
Training's not done. Last lesson starts.
You grew a second arm.
Time for the teacher to be taught.
Oh, such confidence. Bring it, rookie!
Oh, I was waiting for it that time.
Come on! Are you ready, rookie?
Yeah. Let's settle this.
I can't run fast enough.
You made it this far.
Go on, give him a suplex.
Not bad. I didn't expect anything less. After all, I know your potential better than anyone. It's a damn shame you can't see the truth. Strength is everything. We can protect.
Oh, you didn't tell me you do a shockwave.
The way you're going, there won't be anything left to protect. You'd have known that once.
That's where you're wrong. I didn't know a damn thing.
It'd probably be very bad if he grabbed me, wouldn't it?
You can't deny this power. Magic, strength.
I kind of want to see what happens when he grabs me, but I also don't want to die.
You gotta be out of your mind.
Always trying to get
Okay, why are you using your legs? You have claw arms, man.
beat that out of you.
Oh, I'm supposed to jump. I'm supposed to get on the ladder. I'm supposed to get on the ladder.
The moment I've been waiting.
Excuse me for a second here.
Come at me, rookie. Show me what it is you've got that I
I'll just take pot shots at him. That was very close.
You out your orders. You're leaving yourself open.
Oh, that's bad.
Unbreakable.
Wait, get.
My strength is without equal.
Haha. Idiot. How'd he teleport up here?
What you have to do.
I'm not gonna approach you. You have a giant blade arm. You could just swing your arm once and I'd be decapitated. But don't look at the knife, Leon. I know you're handsome, but stop being so narcissistic.
That's right. Legends well.
You have nice, straight teeth.
Now you did, Major. Now you did.
I wish they developed Leon's relationship with Krauser a bit more, besides just mentioning it offhandedly a couple times. Oh, this is the best knife in the game! Oh, thank you for letting me in! Someone must have been impressed. Maybe it was Ada. Sadler used to be a dentist, that has to be it. In exchange for becoming my minion, I'll give you the nicest teeth you've ever seen. That was a fun boss fight. Man, this chapter's long though. Like, not just the boss fight itself, but also everything leading up to it. That was so long. I feel like some of these chapters could be divided into chapters of their own. Like, chapter 9, where you play as Ashley for the second half, could have been 2 chapters, I think. But then again, maybe they did that because then if you reload the chapter, they don't want you to be stuck with just Ashley at the beginning. Okay, are there any other things down here? No. That was a fun boss fight, though, I have to say. Can you say the teeth thing again? I don't even remember what I just said. Become my minion. In exchange, I'll give you the nicest teeth you've ever seen. I think in the original, too... Wait, I think during the second half of the fight, it's a timed fight against Krauser when he's transformed, right? I'm kind of glad they didn't really do that. Also, I'm pretty sure that in the original, Krauser... I mean, it could still be the case here. Krauser, like, survives, and then Ada extracts a sample from his body and takes it to Wesker. Like, he doesn't survive, but he survives long enough that Ada can... I think Ada either has to, like, put him down herself. Is there a boss fight against Krauser in Ada's DLC? I don't remember. I just know that Ada encounters him, and this is where she gets the superior Plaga sample that she brings to Wesker, or pretends to bring to Wesker. Oops, no. Reload the shotgun. How many shotgun shells did I waste? Okay, I actually still have quite a bit of shotgun. I didn't use up too much handgun either, nice. That was a long chapter. That was probably the longest chapter, I think. Outside of the chapters that took long because I was failing. It was fun. Letting go of the past. You used to be a good guy. My body is a temple. Oh, increase your max health to the limit. Oh, I meant max HP for yellow herbs. Nice.